Don't tell me that one of the problems you still face in 2026 is bad breath. Bad breath. You're talking to somebody and the person is trying to, dodge in 2026. That's so bad. You're free to have every other problem, but bad breath is not supposed to be part of it. I'm not here to judge, I'm just here to proffer solution. Oh, please, if this is your first time of being here, you're welcome to my channel. Yeah, I'm so excited that you're here. Just stay, please. So, you're welcome to my channel. Please subscribe, like, comment, and tell me if you have ever had any relatable moments of somebody speaking to you and the person had bad breath, but you could not even tell them that their mouth was oozing. Three things you can use to fight bad breath in 2026. I'm not talking 20k fluoride toothpaste. I'm not talking expensive things. I'm talking about things that you have in your space. You're probably holding one right now. Yes. Number one on the list is this. What is this? Yeah. Any colorless, tasteless, and odorless what liquid. Any tasteless, odorless, and colorless liquid. It is odorless because it can help you get rid of that odor that is coming out of your mouth. Jesus, you need to first of all understand why your mouth smells in the first place. The normal human being have what we call normal flora. And these things are microorganisms that are found in different parts of the human body. The mouth is one of them. So there are microorganisms in your mouth. These microorganisms are beneficial to the human being. But there is a given amount of that particular microorganisms that need to be in your mouth. So for instance, in your mouth, there ought to be, let's say, just two microorganisms. Let's just say two. The moment it exceeds two, there's a problem. So it is normal because there is a given number. But when that number is exceeded, it becomes problematic. The human being has what we call saliva, that you know, and there's microorganisms in your saliva. So the moment you close your mouth, you have already created an environment for those microorganisms to multiply. When they multiply, they carry out microbial activities in your mouth. So when you end up opening your mouth, bad, yes, bad breath. So how can you remedy this? You need to dilute your saliva because your saliva is now concentrated with microorganisms. So diluting your saliva with water is one thing that you should never be reminded to do. So wherever you are going, please have water. Have it handy. Okay? Yes. War get enemy. We once grooved to that song, right? Yeah, that music rather. We once grooved to it. It doesn't have an enemy. So why are you trying to be an enemy of water? When you drink water, you're killing two birds with one stone. Let me explain. When you drink water, you're going to be hydrated, right? Good. Not just that you're going to be hydrated, you are going to get rid of that odor in your mouth. So do that. So do it. Drink water. So let's say for one reason or the other, you don't want to drink water, you are having it difficult to be carrying bottles around, you're not cut out for that aesthetics and that stress. My dear, there is still something else that can help you. Dilute your saliva. Cloves. Cloves, yeah. Cloves. You can take cloves. Let me tell you how it works. Cloves are rich in eugenol, and eugenol are very active, and they have this tingly sensation. So when you eat clove or when you chew clove, what happens is sends a sensory information to your brain, and your brain alerts the mucosal membrane in your mouth, and they begin to secrete what saliva. So when they secrete saliva, they would increase the amount of saliva in your mouth, thereby making the amount of saliva bigger than the amount of microorganisms. And that is how it ought to be, not the other way around. So before you chewed on clove, the microorganisms in your mouth were bigger than saliva. That is, your saliva was concentrated with microorganisms. But the moment your mucosal membrane secreted saliva, your saliva increases in volume, thereby outweighing the microorganisms. So in the first instance, when you drink water, you are what reducing the microorganisms and what increasing the volume of saliva in your mouth, thereby making saliva bigger than microorganism. That's how you get rid of what bad breath. That is number one. In this second instance, where you have to chew on clove, your brain is helping you to secrete saliva. So in the first time, you use water to dilute your saliva. In the second instance, what did you do? You secreted more saliva, whichever one works for you. Cloves don't even have weight. You can put these things in your purses for the ladies, because why are you pretty? And in 2026, you're talking to somebody and the person is struggling. Please, your contribution to the economy, to the world at large, is fresh air. Please, fresh air. I, as a human being, I compliment people for the weirdest reasons. I can be having a conversation with you and I just tell you your breath smells nice. And you are wondering, yeah, that's because my nose is sensitive. Yeah. So drink water or you chew cloves. One of the things that I need to warn you of is that when you chew clove, you're going to be very hungry, because when you salivate, it means you're getting ready for food. Yeah. So the moment your sensory nerves secretes saliva, they are believing that, oh, food is around the corner. But yeah. So instead of drinking multivitamins or taking multivitamins when you are low on appetite, chew cloves. So you see, you're also going to kill two birds with one stone. When you chew cloves, your mouth is fresh and you have increased what appetite. Last but not the least, I'm saving this one for the last because there is a story behind it. So you know how you'll be in the conference room talking with somebody, and yeah, somebody walks in and you're still having a conversation with the next person, and the person that walks in farts and pollutes the atmosphere. Such situations are not so nice, and it can be avoided. Totally avoided. How can you avoid flatulence and bad breath? This is what we call hibiscus flower juice. Hibiscus flower juice. It is known as hibiscus flower juice, or you call it zobo. The zobo, yeah, zobo leaf. Just boil it and drink it. It helps to cleanse your guts. So it's either the smell is coming from your mouth or it's coming from your guts. So when you drink this thing first thing in the morning, you are cleaning your guts. You're getting rid of those gases that have been released by the E. coli in your guts overnight. Am I even making sense at all? So you can decide to drink this thing with honey, or you can just decide to drink it like that. I take my own like that. So yeah, drinking this helps to cleanse your gut. And when your gut is clean, you're rest assured that you're going to have fresh breath. So when you talk to somebody next time, you don't have to be so conscious of if your mouth is smelling or not. These things, they are confidence boosters. Drink the water in your hand. Drink it. Or do you want this one? Or you can chew clove. Whichever one you want to do, just make sure that when you're speaking to somebody, the person is not struggling. That's your greatest contribution to the world, honestly. Nobody is asking you for money at this point in time. It's for your confidence. Yeah. Do you think I should leave my hair this way? Do you think I should leave my hair this way in ponytail? Or would you rather yeah, or would you rather I roll it up? Because at this point in time, I do not know. I know I have helped you. If I've not done anything for you ever since you know me, or you knew me. At least I have helped you. I know nobody asked me. I'm just a public health practitioner, and we prioritize preventive care over curative care. I don't want to see your comments, and I don't want you in the comment section unless you have tried out any of these things that I've talked about. Then you can come back and thank me later. But the only way you can come back and thank me later is if you're following me. Don't you think? So please hit the follow button. See ya, and thank you for watching. Cheers to fresh breath. Mm.